Hello, thank you so much for visiting my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Melinda Joy and I do mostly makeup reviews, a little bit of lifestyle, a little bit of fashion. So today we are going to be trying a palette that's new to me, which is this one, the Abh Norvina Collection, and this one is volume 3. I had previously purchased the mini and was obsessed. So I wanted to see if this one is as good as the minis. I also wanted to try out this complete brush set from Sephora. If you guys saw my last trying Sephora product video, you'll see that one of the brushes broke in half on me, so I'm hoping that their brush sets redeem themselves with this one. So if you'd like to see swatches, an eye look, and see me test out these brushes, then just keep watching. I know from past experience that I like the Sephora face brushes, so I'm going to save these for later, and we're just going to stick to the eye brushes from this set. So this is the little palette that started my obsession with the Abh Norvina Shadows. I use this one all the time and I love it. You can see there's quite a large dent out of this bright yellow, same with the green. I really love these shades and I use them so frequently. So I was very excited to get my hands on this big one, which the colors seem to be slightly different, which is good. I don't want like a repeat of what I already have. These are a bit bolder. So the yellow in here is more like a lemony yellow with a bit of a pastel tone. This one's more of a sunshine yellow. This one's an acid green. The one in here is more of a mint green. You've got a teal in here, which is like a bit more of like a deep blue teal. This one's more of a green teal. And you've got some shimmers. As you can see, none of them really repeat except for maybe like the burgundy shade. So I'm very excited to try this. And if you hear thunder or little child noises in the background, we're in the middle of a severe thunderstorm. And I also have our newest little one next to me playing happily with her toys. So if you hear any little noises, that's what they are. So I think I'm just gonna dive in with some swatches. I'm not gonna do all of them, but we'll definitely try some of the mattes and some of the shimmers. Wow, so we have A1, which was that acid green. We have B3. We have D1 and we have E4, so they each are lettered and numbered based on row and column. So that's the acid green one. We've got that bright pink, ooh, like an orangey brown, and that bright sunshine yellow. Wow. So they seem to be very similar quality to the small palettes, which I am very excited about. So let me remove this and we'll try some more. Metallics, also impressive. We have B1, we have C1, C5, and D5. Wow. Ooh, that's pretty. Like a mermaid shade. These are impressive. Can't wait to play with them. Okay, so there are no like neutral cream shades in this palette, so you kind of have to jump right in with a shade. So I think I'm going to go into B5, which is, the only problem with these larger palettes is they're very hard to demonstrate. I'm going to go in with this one right here, B5 in the crease, and then I think I'm going to deepen it up with these two. And then I want to go in with this beautiful shimmery shade. So that's the plan. And I'm just going to use my little mirror from this palette because that one's too heavy to hold up long term. All right, I'm going in with the crease brush from the Sephora kit. Then I'm switching to this brush, which is the shadow brush for the next one, which is C3. That's much more pigmented than I was expecting. Then going on with E2. I love the way these are blending. I'm going to use this brush to cut the crease slightly. This is a brow brush, but it has a nice straight tipped brush side. So I'm going to take a little concealer on the back of my hand and just cut out a half crease. Then I pulled out this little Sephora brush. This is the detailed concealer brush for putting the shimmer shade on the lid. I feel like it's gonna work a lot better. I'm gonna grab C1. And then I'm gonna take my finger into D5 and pack that on the inner part of the lid as well. Then I'm taking that liner brush and going into C4 as my liner. So this is the first look. I really like the way it turned out. They blend so easily. So I'm super excited about that. Now I want to try a completely different look on the other eye. So heavy. On this eye, we're going to go green. We're going to go with this electric green and then deepen it up with these two. And then I think I want to try to work in this one somehow. So you'll see it happen as I do. Switching to A4. D3. E1. C5. Look at that shine. I'm going in with B2 as a liner. This is the second look, and while the liner is not quite as noticeable, it still all goes really well together. So you've got your tealy green, acid green look over here. You've got your berries, your browns, your golds, your magentas over here. And there are so many shades still in here that I have yet to touch. There's a purple, there is a pretty coral, there are some browns. So these are just two looks that you can come up with using this palette. And I have to say, I love the blendability. I love the pigmentation. I love the versatility. It's just a little too big for me. I prefer something to be a little bit smaller, maybe somewhere in between these two sizes, but the quality is amazing. So my first impressions of this palette is that it is worth the money. I love the shades in here. You definitely have shades that you can use as like everyday looks. Like you've got this one, this one, this one, this one. You can even go peachy yellow. I feel like in the summer, I know greens and blues and purples are not the most wearable, but you have some golds, some coppers, some browns, tan. So you definitely have some shades you can wear if you're a bit more on the conservative side as far as playing with color goes. But this is probably not the palette to go for if you are an all neutrals kind of person. I personally really like this because in the summer I love like a pop of bright yellow, pop of bright green. So this is right up my alley. And as far as the eye brushes go in that set, I used all of them. They are great for blending. I love Sephora's blending brushes. I've had some for years and years and years. They wash really well. They blend really well. Really great quality. I didn't have any of them break on me this time. They were very easy to get out of the packaging. That's how one broke last time because they put too much glue on it and it snapped when I tore it out. So all of these are good. I like the more concentrated blending brush for the outer corners. I like the fluffy one for the crease. This one's great for packing color on the lid. Great for liner, and I'll definitely use this in my brows in the future. So also a win. We had a pretty successful first impressions video. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing some swatches and two eye looks using this palette and these brushes. If you enjoyed this video, remember to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and as always, I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.